House prosecutors and lawyers for Vice President Sara Duterte attend the Senate pre-trial conference. Senator Jinggoy Estrada is suspended as senator judge in the impeachment trial of Sara Duterte. The DOJ says it has not received any warrant from the International Criminal Court against Senator Bong Go. The PNP CIDG says the deaths of Ateneo basketball players Rene Baterbonia and Divine Adili were, quote, not an accident. And the presidents of the US and Iran digitally sign a ceasefire deal to end the war. House prosecutors and lawyers for Vice President Sara Duterte attend the Senate pre-trial conference ahead of Duterte's impeachment trial. The pre-trial proceedings seek to simplify issues and address other matters that would, quote, promote a fair and expeditious trial. The prosecution and the defense discussed the respective lists of witnesses and evidence as well as schedules. The parties were able to finish marking the evidence for the two articles of impeachment, for grave threats and bribery. House Leader Prosecutor Jinky Luistro previously said the prosecution would ask the impeachment court whether it would adopt an open rule, allowing prosecutors to raise matters beyond those already covered during witness examination. There are no specific provisions on how the pre-trial must proceed in the 1987 Constitution and the Senate Rules Handbook. But Senate Resolution No. 39 provides that the provisions of the rules of the Senate and the revised rules of court shall apply as a supplement whenever applicable. This allows the Senate to draw on existing court procedures to address matters not specifically covered by its own impeachment rules. Senate President Win Gatchalian clarifies Senator Jinggoy Estrada is also suspended as senator judge in the impeachment trial of Sara Duterte. Estrada's 90-day suspension extends to his role as senator judge.
So the suspension is to the senator and it carries with it all the responsibilities as a senator, including becoming a senator judge. Itong 90-day suspension, hindi bago ito. No? Nangyari na ito in the past, no? With other senators. So kung ano yung naging practice in the past and ano ang legal practice in the past, yun ang susundan natin.
The anti-graft court Sandigan Bayan suspended Estrada on June 16 due to his graft case pending with the Sandigan Bayan 2nd Division. Gatchalian was also asked about the conviction threshold due to Estrada and Senator Bato de la Rosa's absence. He says the Senate will follow what is written in the Constitution. The Constitution's Article 11, Section 6 also requires the 2/3 of all the members of the Senate to secure a conviction. Due to the wording all members, this could mean Estrada and De La Rosa may still be counted in computing the required threshold. 2/3 of 24 is still 16. The Justice Department says it has not received any warrant from the International Criminal Court against Senator Bong Go. Another high-level source tells Rappler that a warrant has yet to be issued against Go and some police officers. This after the claim of Davao City 1st District Representative Paulo Duterte that a warrant was already issued against Go and some policemen. Duterte says a highly reliable source informed him about the ICC arrest warrants. Go and 7 other former and present officials, including Senator Bato de la Rosa, had been named by the ICC as co-perpetrators in Rodrigo Duterte's crimes against humanity case. In his affidavit submitted to the ICC, witness and self-confessed Davao Death Squad member Arturo Las Cañas said Go allegedly relayed the kill orders from Duterte and gave the DDS payments after tasks were completed. Go served as Duterte's aide when the ex-president was Davao City's mayor. The Police Criminal Investigation and Detection Group says the deaths of Ateneo basketball players Rene Baterbonia and Divine Adili were, quote, not an accident. Baterbonia and Adili died from drowning after being swept away by strong currents during the Ateneo Blue Eagles team-building activity on June 8 in Dipacolao, Aurora. CIDG Director Major General Robert Alexander Morico II says majority of the Ateneo's men's basketball team were in the waters and were located about 700 meters away from the resort they had been staying at. He explains what you will see is the condition of the sea during that time. That's one. You won't send somebody there on that condition. He adds they are trying to establish the athletes' positions at the scene by getting statements from the other individuals who were present. Reports say Ateneo men's basketball team members who appeared before the CIDG were those present at the team building, while those who appeared before the NBI included current and past members of the team. The CIDG statement comes over a week after the Aurora police claimed Baterbonia and Adili's deaths were a natural accident. Meantime, the Ateneo community will be staging a walkout Friday, June 19 to call for justice, accountability, and clarity from the university administration. The US and Iran released the text of an interim agreement to end their war Wednesday, June 17. Officials say both US President Donald Trump and Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian have digitally signed the memorandum. A senior US official read out the text of the signed Memorandum of Understanding with Iran, but says the parties could still walk away until a binding deal is reached. The memorandum includes an immediate end to the war on all fronts, the full resumption of maritime traffic in the state of Hormuz, and the lifting of a US blockade of Iranian ports. Iran's foreign ministry also says the agreement was already in effect as of Wednesday. Iran also undertakes not to build nuclear weapons, reaffirming a vow it had made for decades. Still, Trump warns the US will, quote, bomb the hell out of them if they violate the agreement. Despite his combative rhetoric, Trump appears to have achieved little of what he said he wanted at the outset of the war. Iran, meantime, appears much closer to sanctions relief worth billions of dollars than before it was attacked. And that's today's wrap. I'm Julian Cirineo. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. For more updates, download the Rappler app.